Good morning and welcome again to our class. Today, we want to look at a few things on Microsoft Excel. And the first thing is how to identify and remove duplicates. How to identify and remove duplicates. When you're dealing with data, it is very, very important to ensure or rather there are instances. There are instances when you have to use only unique values, but there are other instances where duplicates will not be a problem. So if you find yourself in a place where you must use unique values, you confirm that for sure your data range contains unique values by using this functionality called remove duplicates. So as you can see in our notes here, the procedure is you highlight the range of the data you want to remove duplicates. You highlight the range of the data that you want to remove duplicates. Then you click on the data tab. You click on the data tab. Then you click on remove duplicates option. Then you click select continue with the selection. And then you click OK. Then you click OK. Yeah, that's all. That's how you remove duplicates. So we have an example. We are told remove the duplicates. Remove the duplicates in the data in column Q in this worksheet. So we have this column here. We have this data here. And what you do according to the steps that we have given here, you highlight the range of data that you want to identify. You highlight that. Once you highlight, you come here to the data tab. When you get to the data tab, under the options here, you remove duplicates. You click on this one, remove duplicates. So when you remove duplicates, if you had more than one columns in that set of data, they would ask you whether you want to continue with the selection you have made or you want to expand the selections. Expanding means you also capture other columns or other rows. But we have said you just narrow yourself to the range of interest. So we're just going to go with this and we say, okay. So when we do that, you can see Excel has identified that in our data here, there were 6 duplicate values that have been found and removed. So you just click OK. Now what remains here, these are unique values. So that is how you remove duplicates. Good. The next thing that I want us to look at today is called sorting data. Sorting data. And the main areas that we need to highlight or we shall look at, one is how to check your data. Number 2, you sort your data by one column. Number 3, sorting by multiple columns. Then sorting by color and sorting by month. You can sort by many other things. So I've just put those ones as just a guide and to introduce us to how to sort data. Now, when it comes to checking your data, you should not have any blank row or column. So when you're setting your data, you are sorting your data, there should be no blank row or column. And then you highlight, you press Ctrl+A to highlight your data. And then you control period to move around the corners to ensure that your data does not have empty columns or rows. So if we look at a data like this one, we look at data like this one. We look at data like this one. If you look at data like this one, now you can see clearly that we do not have any empty column. We don't have any empty column. You can also see clearly we don't have any empty row. But we have said if you want to move around the data, the first thing you click on the data, then you press Control A. When you press Control A, you are able to select the whole data. You are able to select the whole data. Then you press Control period, Control period, and when you control period, you are able to move around the corners. Period is the button that has the full stop. And that's why you hear watu wakisema mambo imeisha, they will tell you period. That means imeisha. So you are able to move around, you can be able to see. That's how you move around. So that is how we check that our data does not have any blank row or blank column. Now, sorting out data by one column, you click on the column that you want to sort. Then you go to Home tab. You click on Sort Options. Then you select your desired option. You select your desired option. So we are saying you click on the data that you want, the column that you want to sort. Then you go to Home. You find a Sort option. So let's come back to our data here to say maybe we want to sort on this column. You come here, Home, then you look for Sort. Sort is here. So you can choose how you want to sort it. You can choose if you want to sort from A to Z. Like if I do that, now Excel is asking me whether I expand the selection or I continue with the current selection. I want to just continue with the current selection. I just want that column. So I'll say sort. Yeah, so you can see they have sorted out in terms of A to Z. In terms of A to Z. So the A is first. The next letter in the alphabet is S. And the last one is website. So if I want again to expand if I want to say now I'm sorting again and I want to expand the selection. I want to expand the selection. Let's see what happens. You see now it sorts out even these values that are following there. Even these values that are there are being sorted. Okay, so that is how you sort one column. That's how you sort one column. Let's see what next. Sorting by multiple columns. You press Control, you highlight the entire data. You click on Data tab. You click on Data Sort option. A dialog box will open. You specify the name of the column to sort by. You specify the criteria to sort on. You specify the order of how they will be sorted. And once done, you click OK. Once done, you click OK. So let's go back to our data. It's already selected, or I can click here and select again. Control A. So the data is selected. Then you come to data here. You come to data. Then you click on the sort option here. You sort option there. So maybe you want to sort by channel. So the column, we sort the channel and you want to sort now. It doesn't have values. So we are going to sort on, yeah, I think this one we just sort on values because we don't have it has not given us the options. Then order, we are doing A to Z. So if I click OK, you can see again, our data has been sorted. What happens if I want more than one? I want to sort the channel And I also want to sort the product. So when you want another one, you add level here. So I'm telling Excel to sort by channel A to Z. Then after that, they go and sort the product. They go and sort the product again from A to Z. Yeah. Then I click OK. So you can see even the products have also been sorted. Even the products have been sorted. If I want to do another sort, I just come here and again, I can specify. I want to sort now by date. I want to sort by date this column, and I want to sort from the newest to the, or from the oldest to the newest. So just click OK. So you can see I have oldest, these ones, going to the newest. Yeah. Okay. So we have said we are sorting based on the column of date. We can start with the newest to oldest. Newest to oldest. Yeah, you can see that. Yeah, so it has changed. Okay. So we could also sort in terms of, again, the date. Oldest, I want to start with the newest to oldest. Then I want to add another level. I sort by the sales value. And I want to start from the largest to the smallest. The largest to the smallest. So you can see it has sorted. So the sales that belongs to 2024, the highest is 400, 300, and 280, and then 100. The sales of 2023, you can see they have been sorted. So it is able to sort out the data. Now, if you have your data that has been put in terms of color, like maybe here, I can feel, if I come back here, I feel yellow there, I feel yellow, I feel yellow here, I feel yellow. Then here, I come and feel green. This one I feel green. This one I feel green. This one I feel green. Then maybe I can come and select blue. This one I do blue. This one I also do blue. Yeah. So your data has colors. You have already highlighted. So if you have already highlighted, so you press Control A, then you come to sort here under the data. So we want to sort product, and we want to sort by cell color. Cell color. So, so the cell color, we want to say who will be we want to give the order, who will be on top. So let me have the green on top. So green on top, that's the order. So I just put OK. So you can see the green ones, they're on the top, followed by, so the others that way. So I think that is okay. I think we are moving on well. Good. So proceeding on, we have sorted by color, sorting by month. That is, I think that one we had already done. when we sorted by the date. Yeah, sorted by the date. Okay, now from there, the next item that we need to look at is how to filter data. And in filtering data, you click anywhere on the data. You go to the data tab. You click on filter. The columns get drop downs, or you can as well control Shift L. That is also a way of filtering. To clear the filter, you clear filter at the data tab. Although some places you just go and click the filter again so that it clears. To delete filter data, you highlight it, you right click on delete, then click on clear. Again, that is also a way of removing the filter. To copy filter data, you just highlight it, right click, copy, click on copy and then paste where you want it. Just the normal way we do with copy and paste. You click on the drop down of text data. You select the text filter. Then you can click on contains. You select add all. If you want to use conditions, you can convert the data into a table also. And under the data tab, you click row and then select your desired function. It works even with filtered data. You can be able to convert that into, okay. So if I have this data here, if I have this data, if I have this data here, so we have said what you're going to do. You click anywhere on the data, then you go to data tab and you click on filter, or you can just press Control Shift L. Can just press Control Shift L. So if I put here Shift Control L, that puts for us the filters. You can see they have been put there. Shift Control L. If I don't want that, then I just highlight my data. I just go to data and I click on this filter, this one. So when I do that, I have my filters here. So with that now, you can do the filtering that you want. Like now when I come here, I can come here and sort. Or I can filter. Maybe I just want to filter. I just want to be left with the affiliate store, affiliate site. Yeah. So that gives me that. And if I want now to pick this data, I just copy and I can paste it somewhere here. So it's not picking all of them. Okay. Paste. Okay. I should be able to paste that. So now let's proceed. So if I want now to filter in terms of the store, I just want to filter the stores, or I just want to be left with the store and the website. So just again click OK that way. Just click OK that way. So that is the one that is going to give me that. Then If I want to do what we call text filters can come here and select for me anything that is equals or does not equal or begins with or ends with or contains. Like now here I can say anything that contains the word site. The word site. The word site. So I can choose two of them or by having an item that has two of them at the same time. So if I want at the same time, that is combined by the word add. But if I want, this one has this and it may not have this, but it has this, that is called all. So I'll just click OK. So you can see anything that has the word site. You can see website, affiliate site, and so on. Okay. So that is how you can select. The same thing can be done here. The same thing. The same thing can be done here. Now this one has date filters. You can see if you want to filter in terms of dates, there are very many here. Or this, that way. In case you want to filter by sales value, again, they are here. If you want numbers, again, you can filter. You can show the top 10. Like maybe if I want to show the top 10. Yeah, the top 10. These are the top 10 sales. Yeah, and so on. Okay, what else do we need to do? So that was filtering. So advanced filtering is one column filtering. I think we already have done that. You type the criteria, the heading should be the name. Below it, you type what you want. Click on the data tab, advanced filter, enter the cells containing your criteria in the criteria range, and you click OK. So that is exactly like what we have done here, selecting by one column, but we are also saying you can come and set your criteria. Like now here I say, I want to select in the channel, and what do I want to know? For example, maybe I just want to know the stores. I just want to know the stores. So that's what we are saying here, that you type the criteria, the heading should be the name of the column. The heading should be the name of the column, and below it, you type what you want to filter. Then you go to the data tab, you click on the advanced filter. Then you enter the cells containing your criteria in the criteria range and you click OK. So when I come here, I will come to data tab and click advanced. Okay, so first of all, I need to select the data, sorry. Control all. Then I come to the advanced here. That is my list range there. Then the criteria range is here. So I just select that one as a criteria range and I click OK. So it is left with the store alone. It's left with the store alone. Okay. So let me add this to highlight the range of data to filter. Okay, so that is how you can do by one column or one condition. You do the same thing if you want to do multiple filtering. You type the criteria The headings, which should be the name of the column. Below it, you type what you want to filter. Then let me also add here, you highlight the range of data to filter, the range of data to filter, the range of data to filter. I realize here I have made a mistake. I should have said the range of data to filter. Okay, so you come and do that. That is, you highlight the data, the range, you click on the data tab, you enter the cells containing your criteria in the criteria range. To use add condition, type besides. To use all condition, you type below. For example, now when we come to our sales data here, and I want to select the store and the store, and maybe for the product, I want the product here, and that product should be pants brew, pants brew. So when you type besides here, this is the condition add. This is the condition that we are calling add. So I will come here, I highlight my data, then I come to the advanced, then my criteria range is this, then I click OK. So it gives me the stores that have the pants brew. Gives me the store that has the pant brew, and this data I should be able to copy. Yes, there. Should be able to copy there if I want. Okay. So that is how you can use the add condition. Maybe I also want the store. I also want the store here, all store. But now, instead of pants brew, I want it to contain also shirt yellow. Yeah. So when you type below here, you are saying all. It is the condition all. Is the condition all, OR, yes. So I want the store that contains pant brew all shirt yellow or shirt yellow. So when I do that, I come here, I pick all that way, advanced. Then my criteria range, I select these ones and I click OK. Now it gives me any store that has the shirt yellow and it has the pants blue. That's how you select multiple columns using that functionality. Finally, we have what we call the conditional formatting. And these highlight cells based on certain conditions such as values, dates, etc. Now the procedure, just a minute. Okay, so we are talking about the conditional formatting, and we have said these highlight cells based on certain conditions such as values, dates, or texts. So the procedure is you select the range of your data. If you want the rule to apply to future entries, you highlight the entire column or row. You click on conditional formatting and select your desire. Highlight cell rules, all top or bottom rules, or data bars, or color scales, or icon sets, or new rule, or clear rules, or manage rules. So you select what you want there. Then to highlight a row, click on conditional formatting, new row, use a formula to determine which cells to format. In the field there below, you type equal sign, click on the first cell of the values you want to highlight, and lock the column. Type your rule. For example, you want greater than or equal to. Click on the cell that has your condition. Click on the format and make your desired choices, and click OK. Then click OK to get the results. So we have again our data here. So this one I can clear. Maybe we want to format this data here. So what have we said? We have said you select the range of data you want to apply. If you want it to apply to the future, you select the entire column. Like now, maybe if I want that anything I will ever put here, it will follow those rules. You select the entire column. But if you do not want any future entry to apply there, you just select these ones that are available there. You just select those ones that are available there. So once you have selected the data that you want, you click on conditional formatting, and then you select your desire. You click on the conditional formatting, and then you select your desire. So let's go back to our data here. So let's say I want to select this column. So I will come to home. Then there is conditional formatting here. Now here we have very many things. One, you can highlight cells that are greater than. So I can come here and specify I want cells that are greater than 400. So you can see them there. Any cell that is greater than 400. If I want cells that are more than 500, I don't have. If I want cells that are more than 420, you can see them. Yeah. Then you can choose the color that you want them to be marked. That's about highlighting the cells that are greater than. You can come here and highlight the cells that are less than. Maybe you want cells that are less than 100. Let's see whether we have. We don't have. Cells that are less than 200. You can see them. Yeah, cells that are maybe less than 300. You can see them. Yeah. So that is highlighting cell rules. I want cells that are between 200 and maybe 400, or 200 and 300. Ndio hizo. Maybe I want the cells that are between 250. Yeah, that way. So if you want to have it remain that way, you just click here and then you say, okay. Then I can come here and I was looking at equal to. I want the cells that are equal to 300. There are just two of them. Let me see whether I have a cell that is equal to 250. Yes. Let me see whether I have cells that is equal to 400. Yeah. So I can do that. What else with conditional formatting? If I want text that contains, now here we only have one text, the sales value. The others are not text, so that cannot work. So the next one is we are still looking at the cell values, a date occurring. So here we don't have dates. So that will not help us. Dates will apply here. Then the next item I need you to see is duplicate values. If you want to know the duplicate values, you can see them here. Yeah, these 100, these 100, these 300, 300, 260. Yeah. Earlier on, at the beginning of the lesson, we saw how to identify and remove, but this one is just identifying, just highlighting. It's not removing. It's just highlighting. We are still under the highlight cell rules. So if you want to come up with more rules, we'll be coming here, but that is later. The next thing that you need to know is about the top bottom rules. So this can help you to highlight the top 10 items. So those are the top 10. Or if you want to know the top 5, those are the top 5, and so on. Then the other thing that you can do is the top 10 percentages. Top 10%. When you express this data in terms of percentages, the top 10, they're just two. Yeah. If I want the top 20%, zinaongezeka. Yeah. Still under that, under the top bottom rules, we have the bottom 10 items. The bottom 10. If I want the bottom 5, or maybe I want the bottom 3, those ones can be able to pick them. Then what else? If you want above average, Excel already computes the average, and it tells you what is above average. That's okay. It has already computed average. Something else is we're still here. You want below average, anything below average, we have them there. The next thing is data bars. If you want to put the data bars, there are many here. So you can see how they look like. You can see this way. So if you want to put your data in terms of bars that way, you can have all this. Yeah. Okay. So that is about data bars. Then if you want to put colors, where we are starting with green, yellow, red color, that way, you can put them all this. If you want your data to be arranged like this, yeah. If you want your data to be arranged like this, so even here, you can be able to come up with more rules, but we'll be coming back there. So for data bars, if you don't want to show the numbers, you can check here. You see, if you check here, you show bars only. Then you click OK that way. It is showing the bars on red. But when you click here, the value for that inaonekana huku. The value inaonekana. So if you want to go back to data bars, more rules. So this is where we have come to select. So now we can cancel. Then we can undo. So data bars, we have looked at them. Color scales, icon sets, they work the same way. These ones. So we have at least 4 types of icon sets. Some that show the direction here. There are some that are showing the shapes. There are indicators, these ones, that way. So depending on what you want to put where, you can put those ones, icon sets. So those are the main things. You highlight cell rules. You do the top bottom rules. You do the data filters. You do the color scales, the icon sets. Then if you want to clear, or rather before I get to that, if you want to have a new rule, you can come here. These are the rules that we have been finding. You can format all cells based on their values. You can format only cells that contain. You can pick a word. You can format only top or bottom. You format only values that are above or average. Format only unique. You can use a formula. Yeah. Like now, if I want to use a formula, I will come here and say, I want to take the values here that are equal to this cell here. And we normally lock the column. So I want the values that are greater than 430. Greater than 430. So I come here, I choose the color format. You can choose the number here. You can choose the font. You can choose the border you want. You can choose the field. So maybe I want them blue. So just click OK. And then I click OK. So why is it not? It has not picked my formula. I wanted values that are greater than. I wanted values that are greater than. So you come to conditional formatting, new rule, use a formula. So I want this cell, this one. So I remove that $sign just to remain there and to be greater than or equal to. Maybe I can talk of 300. 300. Then I format group. Yeah. So maybe I can put my value here to be 300. Let's see. I want to be more than 300. So I select my column here, these ones. New rule. I want the value here, this one, to be less than or equal to this one. Then I click format. I put lead. Click OK. Then I click OK. Yes. Values. Any value that is less than 300, it is selected. So that is how we use the formula. Any value that is less than 300. So I think we have done so. Maybe we can do the last one. We have the whole of this. Then I come here, conditional formatting, new rule. So use the formula. So my formula, I want this cell here. So I say equals this cell here. And we always remove the $sign to be left with just one in the column. I want now to pick the values that are greater than this one, based on another cell, that one. And my format, I want them to be blue. So I click OK. Yes. So that one is able to highlight even the entire row that way. So that is how you can be able to do the conditional formatting. That's how you can be able to do the formatting, conditional formatting. And I think that is great. So thank you very much. I believe now you can be able to do a bit of highlights, a bit of formatting of your data, and to make it more visible so that your user can understand it in a better way. Thank you very much and have a great day.